Plan your KDP low content book publishing time. Hi, I'm Kerry here from Dream Creator B. Welcome to my channel where we show you how to make money online KDP low content books, Etsy and affiliate marketing with new training every week. So be sure to hit the big red subscribe button down below, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up as well. So today I'm going to be looking at and exploring why you need to actually be planning your KDP low content book publishing business. So why is planning so important? Well, have you ever sat down at the computer, switched it on and actually got nothing done because you haven't planned to do anything? You've spent your time looking at social media, watching YouTube videos, checking out Netflix, doing all sorts of things like that, and then you've achieved absolutely nothing. Well, that's because you've not planned. So before you even switch on your computer, you should actually be saying, right, today I am going to be doing research, or today I'm going to be creating interiors from the research that I did the other day, or I'm going to be creating covers for the books that I created interiors for the day before, or I'm going to be writing my descriptions, my titles, making sure I've got my keywords and everything ready to actually be uploading, and that is what I'm going to be doing today. So those is what you need to actually be thinking about. But before we get going and start planning how to actually do our low content book publishing business, what you need to know about is the different types. And now we have seasonal and non-seasonal, or should I say evergreen books. Now seasonal means that it has peaks and troughs, and Amazon really is a very seasonal business, even in the low content book business side. So you will see peaks definitely in December because there is Hanukkah, there's Diwali, and there's Christmas, and people are buying lots of gifts for each other. November has Thanksgiving in America and Black Friday, and then October has Halloween and Thanksgiving in Canada, and then throughout the world there's different Independence Days, national days that go on, and different sporting events that happen as well. So there might be World Cup for rugby, rugby league, or for football or soccer as some people know it as. The people like to actually follow different sporting events and actually like to be making notes of things. Now, a lot of the sporting events this last year and the upcoming year have not got any audiences, but have got streamed audiences, like snooker, world champion snooker. There was very little people that could attend, but people like to follow and make notes of how many frames they've hit, how quick they've got to finish off a frame, and who they're going to be playing in the next one, and they like to be putting down stats. So you can be creating different low content books for this. So again, seasonal happens at different periods of the year. So like teacher planners, even though they are used throughout the academic year, they only tend to be purchased between May and October, with few sales drifting in October, but main sales is in June and July. Although this last year it was quite different because of the pandemic. A lot of people didn't return to teaching, or they are teaching online and they are required to actually digitally put their teaching planners into a format that the schools or the education board wants them to, rather than notes for themselves to write down. So that was an issue. But if you do evergreen books, now a lot of evergreen books are like log books, like mileage log books. People buy them all throughout at different times. Same with some hobbies now, like a numismatist, which is somebody who collects coins. They will purchase a new book where they've written down things when their book is full. And the other evergreen ones are like activity books, puzzle books, colouring books. They buy when they want to buy, or when they are finished. Now, a lot of colouring book people have never finished a lot of their books that they've purchased, but they've seen new books, so they're continually buying. Same with puzzle people. So you need to be creating for that audience as well as seasonal. So when you start planning your business, your KDP business, you need to actually sit down with a calendar and with dates to actually check to see what is happening, and try and get your books out a month at least before the event happens, because we do know that it's Kindle themselves in their review process, when they are swamped, can go from the maximum of 72 hours up to 13 days. In fact, mine were in 12 days, and I've known people 13 and 16 days. So you need to be planning that. Now, Tangent Template guys have a great Facebook group, and Kathy Ann and Isaac have actually created a Tangent calendar, which is free if you join their group. So I'll put a link in the description for their Facebook group, and you can go and get that calendar because it tends to list all the national holidays that happen in the US market. Now, one of the markets that is different is Mother's Day. Mother's Day is on different dates. Now, in the UK, it's on March the 14th, 2021, and it's in June in the US. So you're going to have quite a long period for Mother's Day, and I think Father's Day is slightly different as well. I need to actually check that, but I definitely know that Mother's Day is different. So those are your seasonal things. So what you need to do is get a year planner, and yes, you are a low content book creator, you can create your own yearly planner, and I have got a link in the top right hand corner linking to showing you two different videos showing you how to actually go about creating planners, so you can create your own and use that to actually be writing down these dates and planning out. So once you've planned out when these seasons are, so you know that if you're going to create a Halloween book, you need to be getting that out before the end of September, at least. Minimum. You should try beforehand, and Halloween books actually do sell all year round, especially the more horrifying books and the more blood curdling books do actually sell really well throughout the rest of the year. So those are the things that you need to do. Now you should be looking at Valentine's stuff, Martin Luther King stuff, and things for blood sugar as well, because there's a national day for blood sugar. Then there's other things like Celiac Awareness Week. These dates are different throughout the world, and you need to look at the different markets to see what you can actually be doing to create these low content books. But then in order to make sure you've got time, and like everybody, most people that work online don't just work online. They have full-time jobs elsewhere. Maybe they do still work from home, but they are working for someone else in a job, or you're commuting and actually going out to work. You need to actually find time, and like everybody, we've only got 24 hours in a day. So you need to sit down and see when you can actually do things. Now, the things you need to do to create a book is, first off, you need to do your niche research. Then you need to create your interiors or use templates and then reuse them, change them, make them unique for your purpose and your audience. And then you need to create a cover. Then you need to be creating descriptions and titles and getting hold of your keywords that you can put both in your title, your description, your subtitle, and in your backing keywords. And if you're planning on doing advertising, you need your keywords for that. And then you actually need to physically upload your books. So how are you going to do this? Now, for example, I know that when we're not in a lockdown, Monday is a great day for me to actually be creating books. But when we are in a lockdown, Monday is not a good day because I have certain meetings that I have to get involved in on a Monday morning. And maybe Monday afternoon can be a lot better. But then I can do research on a Monday afternoon. Same with Tuesday. I can do a bit in the afternoon, but not during the day. And Wednesday, it doesn't matter whether we're in a lockdown situation or it's just a normal situation. Wednesday is actually a day when I can't do much at all. In fact, it's not a very good day to be creating any books or doing YouTube or doing any other thing other than sending emails to my list, because of how busy I am with different things and different things I have to do for work. So Wednesday's the day that is not good for me. I already know that, so I need to plan in other days. And then Thursday is actually a great day, especially in the afternoon, to get going. Also the evening, I don't have any meetings in the evening because I do have a lot of meetings in the evening as well. And then on Friday, that's another quite good day for me. And then a Saturday and Sunday, the evenings or late afternoons are also quite good. And yes, I try and do a bit of work 7 days a week. Now, you might not want to. You might want to spend time with your family. You might want to spend time with your friends. But you need to make time. So if you want to be creating a KDP low content business or any business online, you need to be making the time. So if you can reduce the amount of time that you watch Netflix or the amount of time that you actually mix with your friends so that you can be creating this business, you might have to do that. Or you might have to be getting yourself up early in the morning and trying to do some work before you actually go out to work. I used to do that when I did commute into work. I used to get up at 5:30 so I could actually go and do some yoga workout and go to the gym and then get myself ready for the day and then go off to work. And at the time I was also building different apps, so that's what I was doing, getting up at 5:30, and then at the other end I was working until midnight at the other end from when I came in from work, so I could get things done. And that's what you've got to do if you want to achieve in anything that is outside your normal job. You need to actually be making time, and you can if you plan it well. So the whole point is plan your time. If you can get up early in the morning and do it then, do it then. If you've got time in the day, do it then as well, and set a time limit as well. So before you switch on your computer, know what you're doing. Are you researching, or are you creating, or are you uploading? And also turn off your social media. If you use your mobile phone to look at your social media, move it away from you, put it somewhere else so that you're not notified about it. And don't look at your emails until after you've done your uploading and your creating. Get the job done that needs to be done, that makes you your money. And that is what one of my mentors said to me. The first thing anybody should do is the money task. And your money task is creating your books so that they can be selling and bringing you in a passive income later on. And yes, it's passive when it starts creating your income after you've created it. It's the hard work getting going, but once it's done, it is done. So what I suggest you do, click the link in the description to get hold of Tangent's calendar. It will be in their Facebook group, which is great to join anyway, because Kathy Ann and Isaac show you some fantastic stuff, some brilliant stuff, and the new stuff that they've got in Tangent Templates is there as well. So check it out. You don't have to buy Tangent Templates in order to join the group or to get hold of the calendar, which is free. Get hold of that. Get your calendar, write down what dates things are happening, plan when you're going to create these books, plan what day you're going to be creating them on, plan when you're going to be doing your research. So set time aside, and even set time aside for how long you're going to actually do things. So set out an hour for research, set out an hour for creating covers. Do it like that so that you're not becoming overswamped. And yes, we all do it. I had a book that took me from June to November to do because I got bored with keep doing it and going in. And one of my mentors, she had a book that she started in June 2019 and she's only just finished because she got bored with it as well. We all do, but you need to keep moving forward and keep creating. Also, don't do too much research, because you can do too much research, get so many ideas, and end up creating nothing. Decide on a major niche, sub down in that niche, create for that sub niche, move on. And that's what you need to do. So I hope this has helped you to get you going. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, go and watch the video again or ask questions in the comments. Over on the right hand side there are some training and review videos. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to be notified about any new videos on my channel.